is Mark Chapin, and it is on this cold Thursday night, December.
Я надену белье с кружевами. Я надену белье с кружевами. Твои руки тянутся к телу, Прижмись ко мне ближе, поцелуй ниже. Я этого давно так хотела. Снова
Bomb the bomb bomber, if I get blown by you, what am I gonna? No longer, can't wait no longer over the moon to meet you. Like Armstrong or your rule, I see like a crip is. The trick is to get close to you and make you.
Сонные ночи, твой запах с ума меня сводит. Ты нужен мне очень, с тобой хочу жестче. Меня все так это заводит. Я хочу, так хочу. Я хочу с тобой на всю ночь. Зацелуй меня всю. Я знаю, ты мне сможешь помочь. Я хочу, так хочу. Я хочу тебя до утра. Я с тобой лечу. Где не был ни ты, ни я. Я слышу, как дышишь. Ты пытаешься тише, тише. Ближе, слышу, как ты дышишь. Пытаешься тише. Что же сегодня нами движет? Разбросаны вещи, разбита посуда. Двигаемся в такт, ты мой, это факт.
Regardless of your weight or race or gender, I'ma do you, and that goes for you too, bartender. It's an orgy and you won't attend a bigger one this year. Man, it's about to look like it's Caligula in here. When I do sex,
И я твой буду. Видимо, в тебя я влюбилась. А может, это просто игра. Не бойся быть грубым, хватая за руки. Мне очень нужна доза тебя. Я хочу, так хочу. Я хочу с тобой на всю ночь. Зацелуй меня всю. Я знаю, ты мне сможешь помочь. Я хочу, так хочу. Я хочу тебя до утра. Я с тобой лечу.
When Beth is unable to save her friend Tommy from Fruity Land, she helps Red create a clone to save Tommy's father from being executed for eating Tommy. However, her
broken, yeah, you're scared to open. Yeah, I can tell by how you move. Can tell, oh, can tell. 'Cause you can't love like there's a limit to your heart. And you can't live like there's a boundary to your soul. Baby, let me in because I know just what to do. Careful,
to all of you, when I do sex to all of you, every last one of you, when I do sex to all of you, when I do sex to everybody in this room, when I do sex to all of you, when I do sex to all of you, every last one of you, when I do sex to all of you, when I do sex to everybody in this room, and when it happens it'll
careful.
Like a crip is, the trick is to get close to you and make you.
I'll be there for you. I'll take care of you. This I swear to you. Let me be down for you. I'll be around for you. Baby, I promise you I'll be careful.
Listen, harder building trust from a distance. I think we should rule out commitment for now, 'cause we're falling apart. Leaving, you're just doing that to get even.
I'll be careful. дышишь. Ты пытаешься тише.
Morty is able to protect his son, who goes off to live his own life. Morty is able to protect his son, who goes off to live his own life. In The Singer, as far as we know, he's still out there. This happens after Rick and Morty switched worlds, so it's not
To get a drink, we're gonna sink into
done by that eventually.
I punch a potato in the eye.
I'm friends with the monster, the son of the bed, the son.
That jackass cracker with the half-ass rap.
Oh, that half crap. A few months back, I caught his unfunny act. In fact, I asked for my money
I
back.
heard he had a heart attack, trapped under an avalanche, strapped into an ambulance, and crashed into a
I
Cadillac.
heard he cracked his back and had a cast, and that was that.
But Zach says he's back, so where is he at?
Yeah, prawn, but if you want guns, no one, you can lose your mind by the way you lose it.
She was wandering off on the Japan on the Japan in a dream, cause I'm being between this thing in between me and this monster. It's being saved me from myself and all this conflict, cause of everything that I love killing me and I can't conquer it. My OD fucking me in the head. Nobody keep knocking, nobody's home. I'm sleepwalking. I'm just relaying what the voice of my head saying. I'm just the messenger. I'm just friends with
Get along with this with the mom.
just
Get along with this inside of mine. Trying to save me, stop.
but I had this vision. One day that I'll walk amongst you, a regular civilian, coming straight every kid who got played that. Feeling MCs, man, shit to say back. I ain't here MCs, but if one children who are going through a struggle feels it and relates, that's payback. Great payback. Russell Wilson falling way back in the draft. Turn 100 million somethings in this.
Hey, I'm Sapphire. Money here's money.
And it isn't just digging, trying to kill a minute. Quit with the spinning in the middle and is imminent. Time is a wasting and I might do a shot and chase it. Grab my rhyme page and face it. Half the pages I'm erasing. Step outside and now I'm pacing, bracing for this.
Love, very scary. This is an old ghost story from Japan thing. Can be about sweet revenge, sweet. It was first told in the form of a kabuki in 1820 play. There once was a man named Iyamon who was married to a loving and devoted wife named Master. He was a ronin, a samurai who no longer had him because he had a murderous past.
And I might find a nice little site where I can write by the light of a Miller Lite sign. I'm so alive. I like the night. That's right. Prize fight. It's on tonight. But I'm hunting for a little hole in which I might dive. And with that we reach the end of the first verse. Should have heard the one I wrote first. It was much worse. It was all about a nurse full of curse words. Would have been funny had laughing gas been dispersed. Whatever happened to that kid that sat in the back writing raps on napkins while he's back in next to thee while you're trying to find sex high on ecstasy, and he still feeling fine, killing time with a pint or nine, sometimes wine, but never drops a dime on a drink with a lime. You might find him boring, got no time for him, ignore him. He isn't playing pool, then he's taking your stool at the bar, so he isn't quite as far from the boring. And he's never making much of a scene, but he's a pinball.
And now, he was a poor umbrella maker. Since they were no longer financially stable, he grew to resent his daughter Aume. Then, his neighbor lured him into an evil scheme. With you. My daughter is in love with you. If only you weren't already married, you could be with her and be well in love with you, wealthy beyond belief. Iyamon was a garbage human, and so he liked the sound of that. And so he started plotting ways to kill his daughter Aume. He didn't want to be charged with a murder, so he had to figure out a way to make it look like natural causes. He decided that he was going to poison her. Then, to throw everybody off his scent, her off his cliff. As it's
But I choose to ignore it because I'm always denying them.
So the next night, they sat at the dinner table together. Then he offered her a spoon. It's medicine to help you get stronger. For you, she was a little, but poor Awia was so trusting that she took the spoon and drank poison. At first, her baby happened. Nothing happened. But then, nothing happened. But then, she had come, and hair began to fall out. Her hair began to come.
Con la cabeza llena de humo, mamá no tengo hambre, no me traigas desayuno. Camino con mis compis aquí al lado. Grabamos, estamos, es un relajo, nos vamos escuchando pita a cualquier parte, yo no la dejo homie, es amor al arte, mordidas a los labios de mi chica, rolillas.
Her eyes drooped and began to fill with blood. She fell into a coma, which really pissed Iamon off because he wanted her to die already. Days later, she awoke. She had almost forgotten what had happened, but then she went to the bathroom and saw what she had come, and her baby. Iamon still tried to keep up his concerned husband act. Let's go on a walk, baby, act. So they walked to your favorite place, he said. So they walked to the edge of a cliff, overlooking the entire town. It really was a blood-filled view. And while Awia was trying to take it all in with her beautiful blood-filled eyes, he pushed her over the edge. Iamon arranged an elaborate funeral for Awia to throw everybody off his scent. But now that she was out of the picture, he began to plan his wedding with his new bride. Now I'll be rich again and everything will be perfect, he thought to himself. Iamon thought he had seen the last of Awia. He could not have been more wrong. Now I'll be rich again and everything will be perfect, he thought. Iamon could Awia. He began seeing Awia's distorted face everywhere. She appeared on a lantern he had done, and so he shattered it. She appeared in a mirror, and he shattered that too. But he wouldn't let Awia ruin his new life with Oume. On the day of his wedding, Awia had not appeared. The ceremony went perfectly. Iamon turned to his new wife, but it was not Oume who looked back at him, it was Awia. He drew his sword and Iamon done. He ran outside, out to the edge of the cliff, and cried. The wedding attendants ran after, couldn't believe what he did to him, just in time to see a woman push him over the Don't you just love a satisfying revenge story? Like this video if it gave you the chills, and don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos. The links are in the description below. Sweet dreams, and happy Valentine's Day.
The guards use a recreating mechanism into getting them before mail to its form. The Citadel expects to return to an Earth that has been taken over by the unrebuilt Galactic Federation. In prison,
cuma aku yang ada di hatimu. Ternyata aku telah tertipu. Kau punya yang lain selain aku.
Sheltered on a very tiny planet. On that planet, Rick overhears the family complaining about the situation. And Sherry suggests Rick turns himself in, allowing Rick in.
Geregetanku sungguh padamu, ingin cepat balas sakit hatiku. Ketulusan rasaku padamu.
Them a false memory.
The night is deafening when the silence is listening, and I'm down on my knees and I know that something is missing, because the back of my mind is holding things I'm relying in, but I choose to ignore it because I'm always denying them. I'm a bit of a manic when it's not as I plan it, cause I start losing my head and then I get up in a panic when
You haven't seen the last of me.
I need a savior.
She was different from the others, you know. Yeah. She was something special. special.
That includes a presumably also false vision of Beth's mom in order to trick the guards into handing control to the computer system. He uses that power to take over the Gromflemite that was in the dream with him. So Rick teleports the Citadel to the Galactic Federation headquarters, forcing a big battle that ultimately destroys both forces. Back on Earth, there's one last thing on Rick's agenda. He's used his time connected to the main, where she imagined her friend had vanished was in fact a place that Rick had created for her, including pictures because the things that she had asked her father to make for her were disturbing. Or as Rick puts it, he's a bad father all the way. Or as Rick puts it, he's a bad father all the way. A nutcase and the acorn drop straight down. Mainframe to reduce the Galactic Federation currency to 0. This causes the Federation to leave Earth and allows Rick to return home. Our Rick and Morty take a hard pass and continue on to Atlantis, while the episode shows what happens at the Citadel. Some Mortys looking for a mythical place in the Citadel, and a Morty as a long-shot candidate in the Citadel's first presidential election. Their partner, a candidate, long-shot, while the rest of them show what life has become at the Citadel since the battle. It's the presidential election that's the one with lasting effects. It's how the Morty candidates. It's how the Morty can tell him that they're the real power behind the Citadel, but the new Morty president has them killed as well as the campaign discovers exactly how much like her father she is.
Stumbling around the darkness, I can't see the door. I hear her chilling laughter and see her smile.
Straight up that simple. They have showered my car in snow.
Holds meetings in his RV. I can't afford his gas, so I'm stuck here watching TV. It seems to me she's trapped my soul inside her web. She hands me a tray of biscuits, tea and bread. I kept moving to the beats. Can't shake the feeling that I'm hanging. But I think her cutie muffin is something strange about the flavor. Wiping crumbs off the table, they join the feast. It don't pay near enough.
My life bill due, envelope blue, that mean you burn on that slow down and up.
To buy the things it takes to win me some of your love. Every time I turn around, I'm looking up, you're looking down. Maybe something's wrong with you. I'm gonna soak up the sun. I'm gonna tell everyone to.
Up is lighter, a lot lighter.
She speaks to me as something strange. She's some kind of spider girl. Some kind of spider girl.
When she asks Rick what to do,
Maybe I need a straight kid jacket. Face facts, I am nuts for face facts, I am nuts for real, but I'm okay with nothing. It's that nothing. I'm face facts. I turn 100 million somethings into nothing.
it this far. It's like we're chasing all those stars. We're driving shiny big black cars.
You go see a show and a few other things.
And they had to apply, so there were different students across the nation.
Die in these Cuban links. Yes, Lord. How my life has been a struggle. You on and fall off, you find out who really love you. Playing in the storm drain, came out the gutter. Good relationships, I admit I had a couple. Making love to the money, me and Yola melt down to the old and it don't switch around. I need everything when it locking up high, yeah. Grab it off the top, let it dry, work the clock, yeah.
No plug on the smoke, I'm selling dope in Houston, Texas.
Finally up and rank, moving blocks, holding shine, yeah. Having my little way, ghetto pussy used to act funny. Now I'm hitting her hard from the back, she throw it back for me. When I went to jail, shouted left, turn her back on. Flexing on their ass, pants sag with them racks on. Wake up in the morning, hit my knees and I pray, because he finally made a way. I've been running up that paper, mama, and before I let him come and take it, mama, I'ma die in these Cuban links. I'm gonna die in these Cuban links. Die in these Cuban links. Die in these Cuban links.
Everything you preach, I said it first. You should jot down these words, plagiarize my whole verse. Leave your thoughts on the door like the real Martin Luther. I'm not thinking you shall overcome this, Junior.
I'm the king of civil rights, from the city to suburbia. No shoes, no shirt, but I'm still gonna serve ya. Make you swallow your words so you can break the fast. And thank God Almighty you can eat at last. I admire the way you broke the British power, but I have a dream that one day you'll take a shower. Like the H in your name, you ought to remain silent. Flatten your style like bread, non-violent.
You would know about bread, Dr. Birmingham sandwich. Boy, got those grits, sit in with some spinach. With Protestant women, the same advice goes. Always stay away from the hoes.
I've got so much street cred, they write my name on the sides. I'd bring you for tech support, but I got a Nobel Prize. Nigga, we got more beef than one of your sacred cows, but I'm about to forgive you so hard right now.
I am possibly resisting the fact that you suck. I am celibate because I don't give a fuck.
Celibate because I don't give a fuck.
Yeah!
Who's that? You got some. Who's that?
And Reggie Miller, boy, what's wrong with you? You fight like the little girls who make your Nike shoes.
McDonald's and underpants as corporate backers. You stay at the Ritz cause you're sold out to crackers.
So Cash just wants to talk about cash and checks. I'll school you through your bug spray, off your Broadway play, over the Japanese dude sitting on your face, hitting nothing but net. You ain't seen nothing yet, man, you needed a movement cause you're so full of shit. I'm a better athlete and a better MC. Battle me 2 more times, watch me get a 3-P. Leave your thoughts on the door like the real Martin Luther. I'm not thinking you shall overcome this, Junior.
I'm the king of civil rights, from the city to suburbia. No shoes, no shirt, but I'm still gonna serve ya. Make you swallow your words so you can break the fast. And thank God Almighty you can eat at last. I admire the way you broke the British power, but I have a dream that one day you'll take a shower. Like the H in your name, you ought to remain silent. Flatten your style like bread, non-violent.
You would know about bread, Dr. Birmingham sandwich. Boy, got those grits, sit in with some spinach. With Protestant women, the same advice goes. Always stay away from the hoes.
I've got so much street cred, they write my name on the sides. I'd bring you for tech support, but I got a Nobel Prize. Nigga, we got more beef than one of your sacred cows, but I'm about to forgive you so hard right now.
I am possibly resisting the fact that you suck. I am celibate because I don't give a fuck.
Hold on! Who's that? You decide!